Oh boy. All right, today we're gonna do the Command 7 arrow drill. We'll see if we can get it done. All right, key with first arrow, flat wrist. Don't get around it. Throw it hard. I know that you guys haven't seen them, but feeling pretty good about these. Yeah, don't wipe the oil off when you're trying to do this. You can use as much as possible. Oil on the ball equals oil between the ball and the lane, so it's just like it being on the lane. All right, so probably couldn't tell, but that one I definitely got around, so it jumped at the end, even though it was the furthest right I've thrown one so far. My hand position wasn't that great. So I did try to throw that harder, so it's one thing about practice. You got to get used to doing like 3 things repetitively rather than just hitting your target. I got a strike, but it's the first time I've really missed. That's 0.7 off. Specto is extremely accurate. Most people that do it for the first time have this like aha moment of like, wow, I am not as good as I thought I was. I get that feeling most of the time I use it. Oh, that's got a chance. Yeah. So that's 1.2 off. We get 1.5 or 1.5 inches left and right. So 3 inches total at the arrow. If you have Specto, you could go lower. It's really hard to see anything lower than that. And if I didn't do that, we'd be here a lot. So we'll go to second arrow. A little bit easier, depending on where your house shot is. Sometimes you start as far as second arrow to the right, so should be pretty normal. .2. Let's see if we can just get 1.2 every time. If we could be like 1.2 away every shot. So now we're getting into like what most people that bowl league are super comfortable with for the most part is these 3 arrows. If you play up more up the lanes, you're gonna play second arrow. More like me, this is kind of where I go, like just showing up. Let's make sure they're like they were last week and the week before that. Just throw it like this. Oh, I did leak that right. So I knew it was gonna get there, but the ball is just losing energy as it goes through that friction going right. So when it gets to the pins, you get less. It's ironic that I went 2 in a row and then missed on the one I said was gonna be the easiest. I guess I deserved it. We are only 7 shots into this. That is 0.1 away. So that's, take a board, slice it up 10 times. I was one of those slices to the right of the third arrow. Did I say Specto was accurate? It is this accurate on speed from the foul line to the pins, position on the board, foul line to the pins. At the end, Garrett will take a picture of the little drawing I'm making. Get it! Oh, man. So, I got two options, and this is kind of like the point of this drill. I can either move in, kind of fade it a little more, keep it closer to the head pin, or move left, get it to the friction faster, so it'll hook more. Asymmetric bowling ball, it's gonna run out of energy a little quicker, but I have to keep moving left from here, so I'm gonna go with option B and just slow her down a little bit. Well, those were identical. All right, we are at 10, and I have 4 strikes left. Let's start something new. Well, I guess this is the first one. We've done a bunch of these, as you said before. If I can do 15 or less, we'll put a link in the description to give one of these away. This is like a double-edged sword. I don't want to do it because then I have to give you a bowling ball. But I'm also super competitive, so that side of me is like, let's make this happen. 20.2. You guys are still in the running for that ball. For a lot of people, this is where it starts to get hard, because you don't usually go over here unless you bowl long format tournaments. And some people, like, because you don't have this skill set. So this drill is great to develop a skill set to where you can figure out how to strike from everywhere. All right, let's get you that ball. I hit it, I think. Oh, I did hit it, but I think I didn't move left. On these, you just have to go to the friction, so it tries to come back. Accuracy, which those were over the exact same spot, like cross point within 1/10 of an inch on the lane. Neither of them struck, so the only way to get them to strike is to change the angle we cross that spot or how we release it. So again, I think slower and righter earlier. So I'm gonna move like 2 left and just keep the speed down. Oh, she overhooked and I missed by 0.2. Oh, that hurts. You know what? I didn't even think about that, but I had like a whole 2.6 boards that way. So why don't I just aim that way and stay where I was? We are 14, so I can't get the free ball for you, but make sure you subscribe, click that bell. We'll keep this thing going in future videos. Oh my gosh. I'm consistently not getting this because I was 261, 261, no strike. 267, 267, strike. So the reason why we haven't posted any of these is the audio has always been wrong. So I'm gonna check that now and make sure it's good. Dial up the focus a touch. Okay. I hit it. Get it, yeah! Right on it too. 25 on the nose. which I think in this case, and you can correct me in the comments, I'm pretty sure 15 feet is the back from the third, or either way, I guess, from the back of the third arrow to the front of the second arrow. So as we go away from that, like when you're aiming for the second arrow, you gotta hit the front of the arrow. Third arrow, you gotta hit the back of the arrow. In the middle, you have to hit like an arrow's worth behind it. So again, we've passed another milestone of something I tried to do. I'm gonna try to give you a ball. Try to do this in 20 shots. Both of those are not gonna come true today. Maybe next time. Oh, I ran into the thingy here. It's a foul light, yeah, that's what it is. Time to focus. That's 21 shots. I'm over the 3 per arrow average. This ball though, it's doing everything I want it to do. It's striking. You know when you say like, it's all the ball? I think this is a interesting example of it is making up for a lot of these that I'm just not throwing good. Might have a chance. Yeah, right on it. I usually only do this one once, but I'm kind of competitive, so I'll probably do it till I get it. But if I get to here in 14 shots, I feel like you guys should get a ball. There we go. No! $30 max. We'll stop wherever that is. 15 gets you a free ball. Don't forget that part because that's important. 30 is our cap.